Well, hello and good morning, and welcome to Kieron Seamons Art channel, and of course, Mr. Miro too. Oh my God, I can't forget you, can I? Right, I can't forget you. He was walking around. I didn't think he was going to jump up, but here he is, the gorgeous, the delightful, the absolutely amazing Mr. Miro. My delightful little Chinese crested. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about art, just fun, and we're going to do some drawing, and I hope you'll join me, us. Hope you'll join us for some drawing. Well, hello and good morning. We're back on the drawing table, and we're just finishing off that big mug of coffee that we were having in the garden. Oh dear. We are ready though, we are, honestly. Right, supercharged, we are ready. We are ready to rock and roll and do some drawing. So, again, I'm not quite sure what today's drawing is going to be, but that's always part of the fun, right? Part of that kind of freedom. And I hope that all those people that have wrote to me and have said about they're trying to get back into drawing will draw along with me. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you draw, but draw something, scribble something, get your mind away from the television and the world dramas. Just be you, okay? So, I'm going to turn on my speed camera so you guys can have your big fancy doodly quick spinning piece of artwork, and we're going to do a drawing. And as usual, I like to start off with something a little bit kind of wild, and that is looking very exciting. And in fact, I might even start today's with a little bit of extra something there, because I feel like it's some kind of animal hiding in this paper. I feel, this is the beautiful thing about art. For me, the image is already in the paper, and I'm kind of like carving out this image. Is already there. It's already there, and it's relax and let that image come out of the paper, because that's where it is. That's where it's hiding. And just let your brush do shapes and stuff like that, and you will find that it will be beautiful. It will be okay. He said very hopefully. Right, so let's get in and do some eyes. Let's get in and do some eyes. It was beautiful this morning sitting outside. Just sitting in the garden and letting the sun beat down on my fur coat. I love my fur coats. I'm one of those type of people that I still retain a lot of my childishness. So if I'm in a shop and I see a fur coat or something, usually a second-hand shop. I don't. The green one was new, but all the other ones are second-hand. I just fall in love, and I just kind of worry that no one will buy it and it will sit there for so long. That's my excuse. And I have to take it home and look after it. The green one was actually bought by my sister, who saw me kind of going through so long looking at it and saying, oh, I love that green coat. Oh, I love that green coat. Oh, I must go back and buy that green coat. And then I think it was my birthday, then she just bought it. I said, here, wear it. And it's one of those type of coats that you can kind of put on and you just fall asleep in it. It's so heavy, and it just feels like it's kind of like hugging you, you know. I remember my friend bought me a kind of like a hug blanket or something like that. It's a blanket so heavy that when you put it on, it's supposed to be like a hug and you fall asleep. That's what this coat is like. So I think we are drawing some kind of horse by the looks like. And how are you today? Please tell me how you're doing. I hope you are feeling fantastic. I hope you are feeling amazing. And I hope life is beautiful. And I hope you're not looking at the internet too much and seeing all the world fighting over money and rubbish like that. I hope you're enjoying your life, and I hope you're enjoying you. I hope you're sketching and drawing and painting and doing all the things that make life beautiful. Listen to my words, it makes life beautiful. The more you do it, the more beautiful life becomes. Lots of new people on the following list, which I'm very, 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 very happy to hear. I do love when we got lots of new people joining. And it just reminds me that I'm doing something right. That by sharing love for art and sharing my passion is the right way to go. And not to worry too much about the money side of things, and you know. In saying that, don't forget you can buy my mug on the shop. And don't forget there's like 5,000 t-shirts on there as well. Lots of different things on there. Lots of goodies on my shop. Just since we're on the subject of money. So it seems like we're doing some kind of horse. And I must say that I do have a little bit of a passion for horses. I think they are just one of those kind of creatures that beg to be drawn, you know. And I say horses as in the whole spectrum of horse-like animals, from zebras to donkeys to, they are all fantastic. And if you draw a good kind of donkey, it can look fantastic. If you draw a good zebra, it can look fantastic. And I don't think you can really go too much like wrong with it. So all you people that are worried about doing things wrong, go and draw horses. I think they're just magnificent. My sister once owned a horse. I never got to meet the horse, but I know that she had a horse at one point. But, you know, the thing with horses is, you know, as the saying goes, they eat like a horse. So I'm sure they're very, very expensive to have and keep. And vets, you know, even the vet for a small, tiny little Mr. Miro is hugely expensive. But they're worth every penny. I think that's why the vets are so expensive, because they know that we would do anything for our little fluffy pets, you know. I just wish that I could pay in drawings, you know, that I could go up and say, oh, how much is the vet bill? Oh, it's like £100. Can I draw you a picture? Yeah, what do you like? I like flowers. Okay, I'll draw you. Can you have a bee on it? Yeah, I'll do a bee on it, you know. There you go. Thank you for your payment. You're welcome. You know, that's the kind of life that my mind lives in. That's the type of world my mind lives in, you know, that I could pay for chocolate biscuits with a little little doodle. You know, wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be a great world to be in? And yeah, I would be the first in that kind of world. I'm not quite sure what this horse is doing, but he definitely looks happy, and that's the point of today. Today's point is happiness. And remember that your drawing and your style of drawing and your way of drawing is something that people will fall in love with. There's a lot of very odd styles of artwork online that I really do love. And it's not really what you would probably think I would love, you know. Sometimes they're very childish drawings and I find, wow, it's so beautiful. Or sometimes it's so badly drawn, but in the kind of classical way, you know. It's not a very classical style of drawing. It's a very kind of, what's the word? Naive style, I think it's called. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it because it's so special. And that's the way of art. The art is that you never really know what others are going to love, what they are going to fall in love with. So keep your style fresh, keep it alive, and draw as much as you can. There's nothing more relaxing than just sitting and drawing without pressures from yourself as well. Because you will sit down and say, oh, I'm going to do a Rembrandt today, and then you fail. And it's not that you fail, it's that in your mind you fail. You know? Sit and say, I'm going to draw a horse, like what Kieron did. I'm going to draw a horse. Just draw a horse. And if you like it, great. And if you don't, do another one. All right? Keep it nice and light. Keep the love for your artwork nice and light. That way you will love your artwork more. You will love the whole feeling of art. You'll feel more. You will enjoy the feeling of just releasing that pressure out from your pen. That's a beautiful thing. Trust me. I do this and I just feel amazing once I've drawn something. And I do feel at the moment I'm kind of like finding my way back, because I had all my eye surgery and stuff like that, and I kind of feel like I'm a little bit slow in the kickback to it. But it's coming. It's coming. There's a few really good ones coming. So stay positive today. Let your art flow. And be happy. Like my happy horse. Isn't he beautiful? I should kind of give him some kind of spots or something, just to add to his beauty. I always used to love those old kind of piebald horses, are they? You know, you used to watching the old kind of Western movies, the cowboys and the Indians, and the Indians always had the beautiful horses. You know, the cowboys always had these kind of just a plain, boring kind of brown horse. But then the Indians would turn up. They'd see them on the hill and they come down and they have these gorgeous, like, spotty horses. Oh, you know, and that's just amazing. I remember as a kid, I used to see that they used to have like toy horses, but they never had an Indian horse. They always had the simple grey or kind of brown. I wanted these kind of spotty piebald horses. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So this is a kind of a One of those type of piebald type of horses. But, you know, as I always say, you could paint it in any colors that you wanted. You could do it pink and yellow, or, you know, green and red, or whatever you want. It doesn't have to be brown and white. Because we are in the land of Kieron right now. And in the land of Kieron, we can do whatever we want, whenever we want. One of the beautiful things of being an artist is that you can kind of draw a pink whale if you want, you know. You can draw a spotty horse if you want. You can do whatever you want. You can draw whatever you want, whenever you want. And I think now that it has the spots, I feel it's even more beautiful. And I feel it's even more happy. So, that is today's drawing. A lovely, happy horse. And I hope this will inspire you to do a little doodle of something today. Maybe even a horse. But if you want to draw a butterfly, do that. As long as you're drawing something, then my mission is complete. And there we have an absolutely beautiful, now a horse. Now I'm not going to be able to get in there and frame this one up, but maybe I can do a couple of edges to it. As his head kind of breaks through the top of it. Beautiful. And there we have one very happy horse. And I hope you like it. I hope that makes you feel good. I hope it fills you with love and happiness today, and you go and draw something just incredible for yourself. All right? Have a beautiful day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I'll be back very, very soon for some more drawing. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.